What is up, my friends? Welcome to my channel. Here's an update on my portfolio. As you guys can see, we're at $217,000 currently. And so I did have to remove some money from my portfolio here to be able to pay for some bills. Now, as of late, I haven't been able to make any videos because I've just been so very busy. But finally today, have a little bit of time to make this video. And so as you guys can see here, I have a lot of buying power, and I am still selling puts and calls. So I sold a put on SPY, and I sold a put on QQQ. I also own Robinhood stock, and I've been selling calls on Robinhood stock. And so since the market did dip today quite a bit, it looks like I'm going to have to own SPY shares and QQQ shares, which I have no problem owning, because as soon as I have to be assigned the shares, well, tomorrow I'll just sell calls on them. I did end up buying a bunch of other ETFs that I've been looking at for a very long time. So here's a list, about 11 different ETFs. I bought a lot of them today, and I think I'm going to be purchasing these on a weekly basis using my income. So for example, we have here SPMO, which is basically an S&P 500 momentum ETF. If we look at the long-term track record of this ETF, as you guys can see here, it's up and to the right. I also bought some TDAX, which is a lift, has a little bit of extra leverage in it. Currently, this is 100% margin maintenance, but it's okay. I just own one share. I'm only going to buy one share of this for now, just to see how it turns out. As you guys can see, I'm up 11 cents on this particular ETF. I also purchased this T-SPY or TSYX, which is also Lyft. This is based on the TAP Alpha ETFs, T-SPY, but this has a little bit of leverage in it. Potentially making it possible for it to maybe outperform T-SPY. So maybe it'll outperform in appreciation, hopefully, right? That extra little bit of leverage. It's less than, like, I guess from videos that I've seen, it's less than even 1%, I think. It's a small amount of leverage, just to give it a little boost, I guess. And so I'm interested in this. Maybe it'll have more appreciation, but of course at the same time it could have more downside. But we'll see. I bought a little bit of it. I only own one share, and I may be buying a little bit more once the margin maintenance comes down. It's at 100% currently. I also bought SPY this morning. You guys know about SPY, so no explanation needed. I also bought some T-SPY from TAP Alpha. I also bought some QQQI this morning. I bought some SPY-G. This doesn't pay a monthly dividend. It pays a quarterly dividend. But the reason I bought this is because it is a growth ETF. So if we look at the full-time 5-year or the maximum here, as you guys can see, over the maximum time frame, it's up 400%. So I kind of want to combine growth and income. So that's what I'm probably going to be doing. And I bought some SCHG, which is also growth, no dividend. TDAC, you may know what that is. Kind of somewhat similar to QQQI, I guess, but from TAP Alpha. I also bought this ETF. I've been holding this ETF for like over a month now. And you know what? I kind of like this ETF. All of a sudden it has these large spikes. Like yesterday it just pumped to about $23. I could have sold it for $23 and made some profits, but I think out of all the ETFs that I bought as of late, this is the one that has the highest weekly payment. So it pays on a weekly basis, and it's from Curve. So I've heard a lot of the interviews with that guy from Curve. I guess his name's, what's this guy's name? I forget his name. I don't remember. I guess the guy who manages the funds over there at Curve. Forget his name. But one of the major things that he always seems to talk about is maintaining the NAV. Like, that's really important to this guy, maintaining the NAV. And so but with this particular ETF, I don't think that it may not be possible to maintain the NAV. But I think their focus is really to have a really good total return on this, and to try not to destroy the NAV. So I'm going to be buying this because it's a really high paying income ETF. So I'm going to have high income ETF, right, which is this one. And it's probably the only one that I'm going to buy. Of course, the two from Tap Alpha, the new ones, which have a bump or a boost to the Lift ETFs, those are also going to be paying quite high. And they're also going to pay on a weekly basis. So basically, I'm going to have really high paying ETFs, and then the average like paying ETFs like QQQI and SPY-I. I would say that's average income, right? Not like super high, but not really low. And then I'm going to combine it with growth, because you got to have some growth in here. And so this is 100 shares of Robinhood that I own. Now, the reason I own this is because I sold a put about 2 weeks ago on this. Currently, I'm in the red on this. If I sell it now, I lose $1,000. But of course, you know, I have no reason to sell it, because, well, what I'm doing is I'm selling calls on a weekly basis. So that's it. That's all the ETFs that I currently own, and one stock, Robinhood. And so let's look at just how much I've made so far year to date. So if we scroll down here, I'll show you guys. So far year to date, I've made $4,156.26, as you guys can see there. So has it been a good idea to buy, well, not to buy, to sell puts? So far it's been going quite well, you know, selling puts. And selling calls has also been profitable, right? So I'm going to keep on selling puts on SPY and QQQ, and of course selling calls on Robinhood because I own it. And more than likely I'm going to own SPY and QQQ by the end of the day, because prices went down quite a bit today. And so tomorrow I'll just sell calls on all three of these. And I'm going to be building like a little side portfolio, income ETFs, a few of them that are like modestly high, right? Like SPY-I, QQQI. They're not so high that they're going to destroy your NAV, but they're high enough to where it pays you a pretty good amount. And I also got T-SPY and TDAC. The highest paying one is KYLD from Curve. And those other two from Tap Alpha with the lift or the leverage boost. So there's those. And those are also weekly payers in combination with growth ETFs. So that's what I'm going to be doing. I'm going to be growing a portfolio on the side while doing puts and calls. So we'll see how it goes. You know, we'll see how it goes moving forward. So thanks for watching. You know, haven't made a video in a while. Please do me a big favor, like, share, and subscribe. I really would appreciate it. You'd be helping me out a whole lot if you did that. And well, hopefully I can be more consistent at making videos, because this week I've just been really slammed at work. So I've been really busy. Plus, I got sick. You know, I was pretty sick during these 2 past weeks. So I wasn't feeling very well. So that's why I wasn't able to make any videos. But feeling a lot better. Still very busy at work. But hopefully I can be more consistent and start making videos again. Well, thanks for watching. Please don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to my channel so you can see my progress and see how all this turns out. Thank you so much. God bless. You guys have a great one. We will catch you in the next video. Bye.